I live inside my own world of make-believe.
Alright, fellow Fusionaires, Character King here, and today we are playing Hazy Flame, with the Xyz being now in the game. We got a few really good level 6 monsters, both Force Focus, as well as Swordbreaker, and the easiest deck to get out multiple level 6 monsters is Hazy Flame, because you have the Parrington and Sphinx combo, because basically, if you're able to get Parrington on the field, you can discard a Fire-type monster to tribute it and summon 2 Hazy Flames from your deck. You will summon Hazy Flame Sphinx and another Hazy Flame monster. With Hazy Flame Sphinx, you can send one monster, or you can basically declare monster, spell, or trap, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and if you call it correctly, you can summon a fire monster from your graveyard or your hand. So basically, you're able to get 3 level 6 monsters, because usually you'll mill or have another fire monster, the one you send to the graveyard for discarding. Will probably be one of those as well. So you'll have all the fire monsters you need in the graveyard with the Parrington play. Having it where you have 3 level 6 monsters, you can keep one on the field and Xyz summon into either your Force Focus, number 25, or your Swordbreaker, which is really good removal because this deck has trouble getting over monsters. You have to run the skill beatdown, or else your monsters have trouble against big monsters. The only monster who can swing over 3,000 with beatdown is Manticore if you have over 3 monsters on your field. So basically, how Hazys work is all your Hazy Flame monsters cannot be targeted by card effects. So they can't use back row like Raigeki Break, Karma Cut to affect them, but however, they can affect the monster you need to tribute summon them with. So basically, how this works is you want to tribute summon either your Parrington or your Sphinx, because your Sphinx is your main playmaking champion monster, and then you're able to use just mill a card to summon a fire most of the time. You could do all monsters and not run Hatred or Beast Rising, but I like to have a little more playability with these in certain situations. So basically, Sphere is a monster that you can discard, so I want to run 3 of those, plus you can get over defense a lot easier than you get over offense in some cases, so it's good to run those. Dynathrone can special summon itself, but your opponent gets a level 4 monster summon from the graveyard if they want. It's from either player's graveyard, so if you have already one of these engraved, you'll give them another one if you summon one. You can use it once per turn. Cock-a-doodle-doo can summon itself to the field if your opponent has a monster, or there's no, and you don't, or you have no monsters on your field, or there's no monsters on the field. If there's no monsters on the field completely, it's level 3. If there are monsters, it's level 4. Which lets you Synchro summon some pretty interesting things. We're going for both the Magma and the Black Rose Dragon. Black Rose is just good because you can pull up the field. It's a little hard to get off, but you can indeed get it off. It's just a little tricky with the levels and all that. We're running Magma because it's a really good level 8 who can pop 2 cards, destroys 1 by battle, and you can bring it back with your Sphinx, because Sphinx can summon a fire monster from the graveyard, so you can summon out your Magma, and if it dies, you can summon it back to the field, which is really cool. It has good removal. Wanting to run Utopia because this thing's a level 4. When your opponent has monsters, you can summon Cock-a-doodle-doo, summon Dynathrone, either go for Magma or go for your Utopia, depending if you want to go offensively or defensively in that situation. So besides that, your Cerberus can summon itself without tributing, but it's only 1,000 attack. If it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can add a Hazy card from your deck to your hand. You'll use this usually to search out your Parrington, or your Sphinx, whichever you're having left. This deck goes through your deck very fast, so you can mill a lot of cards that you don't necessarily want to mill. Mentor has the effect where once per turn during either player's turn, you can send 1 fire monster, except this card from your hand or face up from your side of the field, to the graveyard, and this card cannot be destroyed by card effects, which is a little... It's counterintuitive because it can't be targeted, but if they have a way to destroy it without targeting it, it becomes very useful. You can use it to remove a monster on your field that you don't want being destroyed, or don't want your opponent attacking over if they lower its attack, or something. You can tribute it off and not have to worry about it dying, basically. And then we have Hatred for back row, because this deck kind of dies the back row all over. And Beast Rising, so we can boost up our monsters a little bigger, because you have hard times getting over anything that's 2,200 or higher. That's 2,300 or higher, because your beatdown is only once per duel, which can increase your Manticore up to 3,100. And then your Sphinx will be 2,800, which is your cap for this strategy. If you just set a card, you can summon 3 monsters and attack easily for game. But the cool thing about this deck is if they have bigger monsters, Swordbreaker is very handy, because Swordbreaker is a level 6 that can send a detached material to declare a type, and it can destroy anything of that type when it first attacks into it. So it gives you a little more work around your opponents. Number 25, Force Focus, can negate an effect of something level 5 or higher. Doesn't come up too well, because if they get something that big, it's kind of hard to work around it. But it can be very beneficial at times. You can disrupt some plays, some decks, but it's kind of a niche card. But 2800 is decent, so it's still worth running in the deck. Running 2/2, and that's basically the consistency there. There's not too much to the deck. It's pretty fast OTK deck. A little bit of control because of the Xyz monsters now. We're not running the Fire Vassal because it locks us out of the extra deck. It is really good, and you can run it and just not be able to Xyz summon the turn and look at your opponent's hand and banish a card. But we're just going with this strategy overall. Alrighty, well, you can run this different ways. We're just going to have some fun Xyz summoning with our Hazys overall. Alrighty, well, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I should be releasing a KOG deck soon, and it's a Teller Night. Alrighty, well, that's the deck. Now the gameplay. Yes, you want to go second. You want to OTK as much as possible, and if we can't, we want to control the board. Ooh, a little bit of a slower hand. I think if this I want to summon Manticore, because I can normal summon Cerberus and just Xyz summon. So Manticore is better for tribute summoning. Ooh, heroes. Heroes are interesting. Force Focus might actually be really good in this case, because you can negate Trinity's effect. And you can also... No, I don't think you can negate the Plasma. I think Plasma would still negate your effect before you can negate theirs. Let's see, so this level 4, so we get a level... That'd be good. If we draw Dyna, we could go for Math Mech, and then just summon out our Cerberus plane. We have a Sphere, so we're not too afraid of Trinity. Just like 4,000 damage over a 1,000 attack. So increase will summon Vion. Vion will send probably Celestial, and then he'll banish the Malicious for a polymerization. It's kind of unfortunate if he does it that way, though, because Malicious is like the only other Destiny hero you'd really want to run. Okay, yeah, so he's not. Beast Rising, okay. So, I think I want to go Manticore. I think Manticore, set, battle, and we want to attack Vion, so we can't search Poly if he doesn't have it. He probably has it. We are afraid of Poly mass change plays, because mass change Anki can search for other mass changes and basically a lethal. But we only really have one sphere to play around with, so we want to negate either Anki or an unfortunate Trinity. But if he summons the Adoration, he would not be able to lower our attack, fortunately. And he needs to get rid of his whole hand to get the +2 draw from the Celestial. Hazy Flame. What would be ideal is I could get out Swordbreaker, because I think if I set Warrior, he has nothing that can really destroy it. Yeah. Normal summon without the attributing, yes. Yeah, so I think Swordbreaker is literally just game. So we're just going to go for it. Xyz Shokan. I can't wait for the Hazy Flame one, but the Hazy Flame one's kind of like really hard to get over. Manticore, want to get that back. Let's do... yeah, Warrior. Yep. This is working out well. Yeah, Sphere is good because we want to go more aggressive, which we probably do. Like if we get the Parrington or the other one, the Sphinx, we want to do more attacks and we don't want to be killed by a Trinity. So Sphere is very useful in that situation. More Spheres would be even better. But I don't think there's anything in the hero deck that actually deals with this strategy, with this card. I think this card is just a complete counter to the deck. I think he's testing the interaction right there. I think he wasn't sure how it would work. So now we know it doesn't work, so he's going to attack me directly with an Anki. Which, to be fair, if he gets 3 Anki attacks directly, he wins, so he still does have a win condition. It's just not as good as he would like. Oh, he's attacking into him. Okay. No, man, it's not once per turn. It's permanent. Oh, cool, Parrington. It doesn't really matter. Special summon, why not? Oh, it does matter. We don't have a fire in hand, so this is kind of a bad play. It's okay. He's an Anki down, so realistically, he doesn't have a win condition now. See, he milled his 1 win condition, actually. I didn't think about Plasma, but Plasma would have been a win condition. It's a shame. He'll attack here. Yeah, we should have just gone for game. Swordbreaker just counters this deck hard, so. Okay. That's fun. Fusion Substitute. That doesn't work as well, because he needs them on the field. I believe. Yeah, which works very well for heroes, because usually you have 3 monsters, but... Nah, not this case. Yeah, we're fine. Flip. Oh yeah, let's do no, let's do it this way. We're gonna be greedy. We'll still win, but we want to summon number 25, Force Focus. Xyz summon. Number 25. I love the number before it. I'm glad it's all of them and not just Utopia. Battle. Attack. I mean, he can negate things too, so... We are set. We don't care about increase. Swordbreaker, finish him. Yep. So what you learned today is Swordbreaker is a hard counter to heroes, except Plasma is an out. So, yep, that's basically it. Alrighty, well, next game. Already second. Okay. Beast Rising's pretty fun. Oh. Yes to lose. Yeah, Parrington. Effect. Activate. Manticore and Sphinx. There's a slight part of me that thought, I'm going to mill the one spell in my deck. Should I battle? Or... Sure, we'll beat down. We'll beat down so if he just has like one sphere, he loses. Sphinx. Manticore. Woo! You cannot pass against me. Feel the wrath of the OTK. Alrighty, well, worked out pretty well. Next game. Already going first. Alright, we're just gonna go full effects. We're gonna turn 1 XZ summon. I guess Barrington's pretty good. 2 XZs off. Oof. The one time. Force focus, I guess. End turn. We can negate monster effects now. If they're level 5 or higher. Rip. My my one trap? No. It happens though. That's the risk. Oh. Ending turn with 1 set. So I have follow-up, but ooh, really? Lightsworns. This is nice. He's kind of locked out of even using the level 7. So, Thunder Dragon, Lightsworn, he sent Roar. Oof. Yeah, might as well. We get him a level 4, but I think it's worth it overall. Tribute off Dinotherium. It's not worth calling spell. Should I just Manticore? Nah, not Manticore, yeah. Manticore. Battle. Attack the set one. He might have Kite Roid, so I'm not probably gonna win this round. Oh no, I'm still 100 short. Forgot. Force Focus. Yeah, no, he still has life points. We're fine. He's fine. Number 25. It's the one camera dude. A number monster. Only a number can defeat a number. I should play this with Yuma. Do number roll. Only Utopia can destroy it. By battle. Card effects, what are those? Spell and trap removal, nani. Ooh. Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. So negate. Sounds good to me. Yep. That works. I mean, just blow up the field and I just lose. Summon the... Oh, he's doing Hawk, okay. Oh no, it's level 5, never mind. Because Dark will bounce back to hand. Ooh. That's destructive. And swing on my guy. That would actually keep me from summoning Swordbreaker to be able to kill his Legionnaire. Not the worst play. Bounces this back, I'm guessing. Or Legionnaire. You can bounce Legionnaire back. That's actually pretty strong. Not once per turn. Fantastic. Poor Legionnaires. Only once per turn, so I can't negate another one. So we banished a dark, a light, and a light. This is not really worth responding. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Hit Manticore. No. That's fun. I need to draw Sphinx. Desperately need to draw Sphinx. Oh wait, no. Cerberus. This is actually perfect. He has 100 life points. And so I win. Hazy summon. Number 25. Force Focus. It's over. Attack. Yes, I won. That's a satisfying victory. I won using only number 25. I didn't have to use Swordbreaker at all. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed. That is Hazy Flames with Xyz summoning, which is pretty fun overall. I'm enjoying using Force Focus and Swordbreaker. Both have their own strengths and weaknesses, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. Keep fusioning. Let's go slash.
Hush.